My name is Jasmine Murrell, and I'm the artist resident for Baxter Street Camera Club of New York. The reason why I chose this particular title and these particular pieces is because I wanted to talk about the singular image and how there's so much story in just one image, and it's also a history of just like conditioning of just seeing an image, especially with the history of like the black body. And I really think at the same time too is that each person is kind of like a collection of their ancestors. We already know that trauma is something that is in your DNA, that they scientifically can prove that from generation to generation that trauma can be passed on. And sometimes we get attached to like negative just narratives of looking at things from just like a really negative, only just seeing like kind of like the violence and things. But then at the same time, there's other things that it can be passed down, from generation to generation. So if trauma could be passed down, then of course I believe that memory is in us too, in some kind of capacity. Like we are literally like our collection, of our ancestors and of whatever made them, that's made them, that's made them, that's in them, if we're to infinity. So I was really fascinated with how things kind of like repeat and without knowing. Some of the pieces, yeah, there are kind of like questions or there's inquiries or um, most of the time they're really messages that I feel that I don't really see in the world that I feel like I'm obsessively needing to present. These are really just kind of obsessive miracles that I see that are just so important, but I think that what we value and what we feel is relevant is always not really what is relevant, you know. And so, especially if, our addiction to things. And I guess that's why I really enjoy being with different kinds of people from, you know, an older generation, because um, I feel like they're like living history. They're so precious, so um, fragile, but so powerful.